Welcome back to World of Tanks with Jerrold. If anyone is following this channel, you might remember that I recorded a video entitled Unnerved Boar, where I almost got the Pulse Medal and the Demetrius Medal, but because Roar Gaming decided to leave something invisible on the way between my shell and the artillery that I was just about to remove from the battle, I didn't get the amazing result that I always wanted in this tank destroyer. IS-7 attack, that's what I've written down. And here it is, that's a present. Artillery, 100... Can someone explain me, what did I hit there on the way? What was that? So here it is, the battle where I finally did what I wanted to do. And I'm gonna show off with it. Well, this tank has been quite rightfully nerfed, and previous battle was with that thing being unnerfed. This one you're still gonna see that is actually not as that bad, even with the nerfed version. Right. So I moved up into this towards the corner of K1 on south west. I generally believe that this is much better to actually get the control of this part of the map when you play an encounter, because you can always fall back and remove any enemies that will try to put the pressure on your team by sitting in a cap. So even this tank destroyer don't really have good gun depression, so it makes it quite inefficient on the sand dunes. But sometimes when you have just a big gun and a big weight, you might not penetrate the Russian-Soviet medium tank, but you can ram it to death, right? This tank destroyer is absolutely fantastic when it's ramming its enemy to death, but it unfortunately can't do much against artilleries that will prevent you from camping, right? Because, you know, the artilleries are here in this game for that reason, right? So after I've been prevented from camping, I managed to spot this T-30 and get a firm shot on it, and I might be able just to get one more through a blind shot. I think the guy basically backed off, that's why I didn't get the kill on him. STRV also shot me, and it looks like my team is having pretty good control of this region of the map. That, despite of the fact that that actually enemies got whole north, we are having control of that bit where there is a base. And look at the guy in Somwa SM. I think that's the player. It's S44 Beast 10, who is putting the pressure on enemy team, and it's forcing them, kind of forcing them to come out on the open and show themselves up. And it is allowing me now to wait here and wait until someone's gonna drive in front of my gun, because eventually, if they don't want to lose, someone have to drive up, someone have to go in towards the cap and reset, right? So M49 4190 GF grand final sneaking out there. So I'm waiting and waiting and waiting, and my team unfortunately is melting away. Isn't that sometimes frustrating for you, that you seem to have a good battle and you're doing everything right, and your team is just simply just melting away? It's just not there. Okay, light tank, very important kill, because this guy can efficiently spot me from quite a bit of a distance, and unfortunately light tanks are removed completely from this battle, and I don't really have even a support of the artilleries, because AMX, I believe they fall into AMX. Forget about AMX, and also forget about FV 4005, and that's another very important kill, because this guy doesn't really have to shoot any of the weak spots. He will be still able to remove a significant amount of health points from this tank. Maybe this tank destroyer is not very efficient on the sand dunes due to lack of the gun depression, but because it's got good armor. Bye bye AMX 50B. because it's have a good armor, enemies would struggle to penetrate from the distance because it's hard to hit those weak spots. Right, so 4 kills, and because Somwa is putting a lot of pressure on the enemy team, I've got another chance to remove another enemy from this battle. This time object 416 out, and it looks like IS3 wants to be another victim. There you go, take it, man. Bye bye. And even if you are losing quite significantly, now it's pretty much hope is coming back again. It's 8-9, and it looks like we are actually having an advantage in terms of HP. Though still, there are 3 artilleries in enemy team that depending how well their tanks will be spotting for artilleries, it can change everything. Thankfully, I can play on the distance, kind of camping. I've been already prevented from camping once, so hopefully artilleries won't be able to shoot me again. And the guy who was actually playing in that Somwa has been prevented from camping in the base. And TVP VTU, totally the very pathetic tank, has been shot by T92 HMC, the biggest gun in this game, also preventing this Czechoslovakian Tier 8 tank from camping. And again, my team is pretty much in disadvantage quite a lot. Oh, T30! I've missed that blind shot previously, but hey, he won't escape this time. I'm on my last regular armor piercing shell, and probably if that battle continues sometime soon, I will have to result into using premium rounds. And look at that, like it's like you're doing it really, really well and your team is just falling completely, and it's just me now against me and Centurion 7-1, this LT Patrick from HVOC clan against 6 enemies, including 3 SPGs that will probably prevent us from camping on some point. Oh yes, and I got spotted by this Scorpion G. Thankfully, Lava from enemy team is removed from this battle by Centurion 7-1, so it's only 5 against 2. Okay, I'm now just basically clenching my buttocks because I know that sooner or later there will be shells coming from the sky and I'll be bombed and pounced by one of the artilleries. Oh dear. Oh yes. Thankfully, that was only splash and had such a big distance. 197, and my crew is stunned. Again, 2 more artilleries. Okay, I'm totally prevented from camping. I'm not camping anymore, guys, right? Okay, this Scorpion G is actually really, really annoying. Thankfully, Centurion is shooting its butt. And I think, oh, Centurion now is... That's a really, really important kill, because it will be difficult to spot that STRVS-1. Okay. I decided basically to take my shit together and basically just move on and get this Scorpion out of this battle, right? Boom! I decided not to ram. I might get tracked and again hit by artillery. Oh, and I just realized that in the newest patch you can actually climb up those hills. Not here though. Right, so out of nowhere it is the Centurion 7-1 plus my tank and oh, the ding. The intuition perk was triggered. I loaded high explosive shell because there was no point of actually wasting credits on artilleries, right? And at the moment I'm on Radley Walters' medal. And I hope Centurion 7-1 will be kind enough to spot this Soviet 212A artillery. So I'm just shrinking my reticle to get this kill. Definitely Centurion was trying to use high explosives round, just as me, because they on Centurion 7-1 they've got really good penetration. And oh yes, there is artillery that was shooting me previously, and I didn't kill it with first shot, so that's why I decided to basically do what I love to do with this tank destroyer. Second kill by ramming! There you go. You're preventing me from camping, so eat it up. Right? It's such satisfaction when you're killing artilleries that way. I absolutely love it. So one more artillery, and I'm on Pulse Medal now, which I didn't do on the previous battle that I presented on this channel. Okay. I don't know why I'm actually driving like a Muppet now. Okay, where this artillery might be, I don't have a clue. But I decided to basically drive towards the cap, and something good might happen. And here it is. 11th kill. Absolutely loved this, right? Well, let's see the result and how many medals I won. Here it is, the Ace Tanker, Dimitrius Medal for killing 3 SPGs, Pulse Medal for 11 kills, High Caliber for almost 6000 HP damage caused, Tank Sniper, even if that's not a sniper's gun, Top Gun is pretty much irrelevant, 1223 base experience, also obviously credits to Centurion 7-1, plus I would like to say that this honorable mention to the guy with Somwa from my team that put a lot of pressure on enemies that allow me to actually do this amazing result, and I made some credits. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, just type the like button. If you know what to do. Subscribe for more, and until next time, I guess. Cheers!